Why do successful women get attached too early to men they just met? A lot of women are not heartbroken because they fell in love, they love deeply. A lot of women are heartbroken because they got attached too quickly, right? So I want us to have a really good conversation, okay? So why does this happen? Especially to my high achieving, successful women, why does this happen? First thing is chemistry creates a false sense of closeness. Especially if you have taken your time to heal, come back into the dating market, especially if you feel like I'm in the age and stage where I really want and desire a romantic relationships that's leading to marriage. Initially, right, your reading as closest is really a false sense of closeness, is that chemistry that sparks up, especially if the man is smart, especially if he checks the boxes. Is those high achieving men, the men who are actually doing what they're supposed to do in life, that this happens to quite often, that you fall for and get attached to quickly. Let me tell you why this happens. Because it's like the dream is almost there. You can almost touch the dream. So like, okay, he has the job. He looks good. Probably got the height. Maybe, maybe not, but at least he has the job. He speaks well. He's emotional intelligent. You know, he walks the walk. You know what I mean? Like he's the man you've been looking, he's the type of man that you've been looking for. So early on, when he's texting, when he's sending you messages, good morning, good night, flowers, when he's doing the things that you want to do, you immediately start getting attached. You start falling in love. A process that I have that helps you with this, right? I have something called the door method that I developed, right? And it's 10 doors every man must pass through before you meet and marry the right man. And door number 10 is sleeping with the man. Door number 8 is falling in love, right? And so you have to ask yourself, so Queenette, what's door 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, which you'll be able to get. But I want you to first think about this, right? If I'm already getting attached, right, to this man and I'm just meeting him, what am I bypassing along the way that's not allowing me to have the discernment that I need in order to make the right decision? So oftentimes when this is hot and heavy and the chemistry is there, some women are already at door 8. You haven't done the vetting door. You haven't seen the values. The door number 3 is the values, or you guys have aligned values. And so there's so many steps in between that I feel like a lot of women are skipping. And so when I created the door method, I had to figure out, how do I help women, successful women, smart women, filter and make great dating decisions? So you're gonna see the link. It's called the Door Method Mini Guide, right? It's 10 doors and you gotta read through all the doors so that you can meet and marry the right man the first time. Now, there's a free PDF guide. It's free right now. Let me say free right now, because I want you to go and read it. I want you to download it right now when you're listening to this video, and I want you to go download it and go read it. Over 700 people have downloaded it as of today. And let me tell you, I keep getting emails and emails and emails. Queen, thank you so much for this. Like, I wish I had this in my 20s. I wish I had this before my last relationship. Oh my goodness. Literally, I was on TikTok live and there was a woman that said, you know, Queenette, like, I'm using this with a man that I almost married, and I realized that he stopped at door 4. He wasn't at door 4. She had him at door 7. But when she read the door method, she was like, whoa, hold on a second. I bypassed 5, 6 and already had him at door 7. So if there's one thing I want you to do right now is go to the link in my bio and download it, or the link in the description. It's gonna be somewhere here. Download the door method and read through it as soon as humanly possible. And then I want you to send that link to all of your friends and tell them, listen, download this and read this, because, you know, unfortunately, sometimes these are things that we didn't learn as a children. This is the things that we haven't learned even as adults. Sometimes I'm like, where's the school system that's like, all right, go to school to learn about dating, relationships, and marriage? Like, there should be, do you not think there should be a school and a certificate where we have to go from the time that we graduate high school, something like that, to go learn about this stuff before like life happens? Anyway, that was a big break, but you get it. So download the door method. It's called the Door Method, the mini guide, 10 doors you must make sure every man must pass through. And there's a no skip rule. And this is not one of those 30 days, 90, none of those things work with men. None of those things actually work with men. All they do is wait it out and watch you. And like, okay, I have a background in human behavior. And so when I developed it, I developed it with the mind of making sure that men, even if they have this document next to them and they're like, okay, let me read this blueprint and try to see how I can get over on her, they cannot get over on you with this particular process. And 700 women have said the same thing. Okay. So again, it's free, it's a gift to you. It's 4 pages long. The minute you start reading it, the bells are just gonna go off. You're gonna be like, okay, okay. Like, yeah, the other part, this is the message I keep getting. Like, I wish I had this already. So why are successful women getting attached, right? We talked about number one, chemistry creates false closeness, right? You think you're close because he's doing all the things and he has a lot of the things checked off that you would want. Number two is because you got attached so early, now it clouds your judgment. If there was one thing that successful, smart women do more than any other group of women, you all do this specifically. Because you got attached too early, it clouds your judgment and you start overlooking things that you would have caught before. You start overlooking the laziness of the dating. You start overlooking how busy he is. Yeah, it's true, he's busy, you're busy too. But if he wants to and he wanted to, he would. The way a man operates when he's talking to and believes that somebody's his future wife is completely different. So number two is the emotional attachment that you're having early on is clouding your judgment. So we need to, work on that. Number three is women, especially successful women, especially smart, successful women, when you see somebody that has especially those main things checked off, great job, presents well. You know how men know how to carry himself and he's like, yes, you get that like, yes, feeling yes, that's what I'm looking for. The problem with that is that you start bonding with him, right? Before there's a stable foundation. There is no foundation, but you started bonding with him, right? And so that is problematic when trying to date in a way that allows you to attract a healthy, loving relationship that leads to marriage. If you start bonding before doing the discerning work and filtering work, there's going to be a lot of problems and you're going to struggle a lot, right? It's going to be a lot of heartbreaks, a lot of disappointment that then creates burnout in dating. And then you're like, you know what, forget it. So if you have that place, if you've been to a place where you're like, I don't even want to date anymore and I'm tired of dating, I'm tired of starting this thing all over again, this happened to you. If you're in a place where you're just coming back into dating again, I'm so happy you found this video. Download the Door Method as soon as possible and prevent yourself from going through this burnout I'm talking about. Because every time a woman detach, of course you're going to be burnt out. Who can handle that? Developing a queen standard for yourself. And so when you show up, you're different. You're completely different when it comes to dating. Instead of being like, instead of dating being hard on you, rough on you, when you're showing up to dating, you're a different person. You're enjoying dating. You have a different experience of dating. You feel peaceful when it comes to dating. You feel calm when it comes to dating. You're not anxious because you know what you're supposed to know. So you're carrying yourself the way you're supposed to carry yourself to get the results that you want. That's a different place to be. You're no longer like a victim just waiting for a man to just kind of pluck you. No, you have to, when you date a certain way, you carry yourself a certain way. And I'm not talking about performative carrying yourself a certain way. Because if you're successful and a high achiever, you dress the part, you look the part. There's no question about that. This is a heart posture and an embodiment work that I'm talking about, right? And if we do that work, the demonstration is clear. The frequency is there, and the blind spots that we're talking about right now wouldn't be there. Problem is not that you have feelings and stuff like that. They're gonna be there. It's about not allowing your feelings to run so fast ahead of the information that you have in front of you. Okay? And to do that, again, download the Door Method completely free to you right now, because I want you to go download it as soon as possible and just read through it, okay? So if you're new here, my name is Queen Nwabura. I am an identity coach and I help women win at love and life. So subscribe if you haven't. I'll be sharing more videos like this. Any of these things resonate with you, definitely leave a comment in the comment section. And I want to get to know you and know what's going on. And if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comment section as well, okay? Take care. Bye.